It's in much better shape than a week ago, however, when it was an ice rink. The footing is good, although it's damp. Timeout, 5:52, second quarter. Back with a third down play for the Saxons after this. 3rd and 3 for the Saxons at their own 38-yard line. Ferris 1 for 3 in third down attempts so far tonight. Flag on the play as Lien has rushed for what would be a first down. Lien on the tackle for Gonzaga Prep. Goncalves in the lineup offensively on that play for the first time. As you see, both Larry and Dan Lien listening to the officials. Illegal procedure against Ferris.
Somebody moved a little bit early. I didn't see it.
Flag came in a hurry right at the snap as you take a look at the Saxon sideline.
It's interesting that Ferris, when they've needed short yardage so far tonight, Todd, they've gone right up the middle. That time, good play action again. Apparently, they had the first down, but they're going to lose it here, and this will change the play call, obviously.
It'll make it a 3rd and 8 for Ferris at the 33-yard line. Goncalves stays in the game. Morton also in as he brought the play in from the sideline, and Goncalves checking with the official. Perhaps was lined up incorrectly. Morton in motion. Look for Morton again on the screen pass. No one there to help him out, though, as Slavin was there to make the stop for the Bullpups. Ball had apparently popped loose and close to going again as Solomon went diving. But it'll bring up a 4th down for Ferris, and the Saxons will bring the punt team out.
Listed as a defensive end, Slavin and Lien do a lot of things, and that time they were out in pass coverage.
Yeah, they really are true outside backers more than anything else.
They sometimes will rush the passer from a set position. Sometimes they're a stand-up linebacker. Sometimes they even go out and play wide receivers, give them a chuck before they're into coverage.
Low snap, Lien's down. He caught the ball and his knee was down, and the official is marking it that way. It's Ferris's ball Prep's ball at the Ferris 27-yard line. As in college or in high school, he fielded the ball, had a knee to the ground. He is down there automatically. It's Gonzaga Prep's ball. We'll take another look at it.
Unless he's holding for a field goal, Todd, he's dead.
You see the low snap, and right there, his right knee still down on the ground.
Good instincts for a shortstop, but that's a big turnover.
Not much that he could do about it. We'll take another look at it in a second as the Bullpups break the huddle at the Ferris 27-yard line. That's Matt Byrd. Inside the 5 before a lick. The ball pops loose. Ferris has it.
Oh, what a
Coming
break.
up with the football, Joe Green. All the way back from the defensive line spot. He got all the way down there to come up with the ball.
Someone made a big hit at the end of this play, Todd. We'll watch. There's Byrd, Matt breaking through, their leading rusher. Let's watch the hit. You see Goncalves in pursuit. Someone comes up and just right there. Brandon Clark from his cornerback spot caused that fumble.
And how about the job of Green to run all the way down from the line and come up with the football? There may be a big momentum shifter in this ball game. We'll see. The Saxons start with it at their own 5. Morton wrapped up by Hansen. Down to 3:45 to play here in the second quarter, and the Saxons may just try to hang on to the ball for a little bit to keep Prep out of the end zone before halftime.
And now really for the first time all night, Todd, it's the Saxons who are up against their own goal line. They're the ones that have the disadvantage as far as field position goes, and now the G-Prep defense can start teeing off. When Ferris has started their drives, it's been right around midfield.
They dodge a real bullet there as the Bullpups fumble, only the 7th time they've fumbled all season. Morton again. Mark Russell on the stop after a short gain once again for the Saxons. They're going to play safe and secure here down near their own end zone.
And they're watching that clock. Now under 3 minutes and running.
So is Don Anderson trying to decide when to call a timeout. He already used one for his defense, so they only have 2 left, and he's telling his assistants, I think, now, if you stop him here, let's call timeout. We'll get the ball with good field position, still time, and 1 timeout remaining. Again, 4 wideouts. It's Hanon in the backfield as Morton goes to a slot this time. Lien will keep. He'll be just short of the first down as he's wrapped up at about the 13-yard line. Solomon on the stop for the Bullpups, along with some help from Shad Blair. So now Don Anderson signaling for timeout, and he'll get it with 2:19 to go. We're going to take a timeout here before the Saxons punt the football away. 2:19 to play in the second quarter. Ferris leads it 7-0.
Important because now Lien does not have to kick from the back of his end zone. He's right at his own goal line.
After a bad snap last time, we'll see what happens. It's true. Short floating kick away from Gores, and he'll let it bounce. Had a chance maybe to run up on it, but the Saxons will down it at the Prep 44-yard line, and Prep will take over there with 2:07 on the clock as you see Pat Pfeifer grabbing the headsets.
And Lien that time had a lot of time to punt the football, Todd. He wasn't hurried like that last snap where he went down onto his knees and made a nice catch, and he had the time and the ability to steer it away from the return man.
A good snap will make the difference, too. Give Brian Backlund credit, by the way, for being the headset caddy on the Saxon sidelines tonight. Bullpups go to the spread now as the clock continues to tick. That's John Byrd in motion. Byrd open down the sideline. Pederson finally spots him. And it'll be inside the 30 before 3 men combine to make the coverage. That pass floated a long way, but Byrd was open from the minute he came out of the backfield as the defense rotated to cover everyone else.
This is an interesting pattern, Todd. They cut the field into thirds. You've got Jim Branson going right up the middle. On the near side, you've got Carpenter going down the sideline, and then you have Byrd going down that left sideline. Cutting the field in thirds. All Pederson has to do is pick his third, the one that's open, and it's the one with John Byrd in it.
29-yard gain. Give the line credit for giving Pederson enough time to look at all his receivers and find his alternate, that time Byrd. Pederson has the corner. Pitchman well covered the entire way. He turned to look and was stripped of the ball. Ferris has it. Bad mistake that time by Graham Pederson as he was stripped of the ball by Jason Colquhoun, and Joe Baggot comes up with it for Ferris. Watch him turn to look for the pitchman here and not tuck the ball away.
Here he comes. He'll look for the pitchman who's covered. He looked for the pitch, Todd, and look who made the play. It was Goncalves who came up and knocked it out. Colquhoun hit him high. Goncalves came around the backside, knocked the ball out, and heads up Joe Baggot made the recovery.
2 turnovers for the Bullpups inside the Ferris 20-yard line, and Ferris may be content to just run out the clock here. 1 minute exactly showing in the quarter. Morton dropped for a loss. Mark Russell made the initial hit. He spun away from that, and then Solomon was there on the stop for Gonzaga Prep. Reminder coming up at halftime, we'll have interviews with the coaches, take a look at some of the other playoff action around the state, and also catch you up on some of the other GSL teams that are still in action in both volleyball and soccer. 28 seconds left, and the Saxons will just run out the clock with this play. Bullpups probably not calling timeout. Hanon will carry the ball, tuck it away safely, be stacked up for little gain as he gets it back out to the 20-yard line. So call it a gain of 2, and that'll do it for the first half. As the clock clicks down, you see it there in your corner, and the Ferris Saxons with a 7-0 lead over Gonzaga Prep. It's the first time this season that the Bullpups